Hi children, welcome to the today's video class. This day we will move on to the Delhi Sultans of medieval India and political transition. Qutbuddin Aibak, who laid strong foundation for the rule of Delhi Sultans, was ruled by different dynasties. They are Ghulam dynasty, Khilji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty and Lodi dynasty. So first we will take up the first dynasties that ruled over Delhi. The first one is Ghulam dynasty. Why it is called Ghulam dynasty? All the people who succeeded Muhammad Ghori in all the places conquered by him in India were his slaves. Qutbuddin Aibak, who established Turks' rule in Delhi, was also a slave. His successors were also slaves. Hence, they ruled in term as Ghulam dynasty rule, and it is also called slave dynasty. Apart from Aibak, Iltutmish, Razia Sultana and Balban are important in the Ghulam dynasty. Qutbuddin Aibak, who laid the strong foundation for the rule of Delhi Sultans, was the founder of slave dynasty. He became the successor of Northern India during the period of Muhammad Ghori. He ruled independently after the death of Ghori. Aibak built the Quwat-ul Islam Mosque in Delhi. He also started building Qutub Minar in Delhi. Iltutmish, who belonged to the Ilbari family, was a slave of Qutbuddin. He was the administrator of Gwalior and became the successor of Aibak. Iltutmish divided his kingdom into Iqtas, or it is also called provinces, and appointed Iqtadars to run administration. He appointed a group of 40 Sardars to advise him in the administrative issues. The Prime Minister and judges used to advise him. Iltutmish brought gold and silver coins into circulation. He completed the construction of Qutub Minar, which Qutbuddin had started to build during his time. The next is Razia Sultana. Razia Sultana was the first woman to ascend the throne of Delhi Sultanate. She earned the title of Sultana and participated in battles dressing as a man. She established her rule from Sindh to Bengal. The provincial officials, who were unable to tolerate her rule, revolted and killed her. The next one who ruled over the Ghulam dynasty was Ghiyasuddin Balban. Ghiyasuddin Balban was a slave of Iltutmish and had been part of Turkish slaves group due to his loyalty, intelligence and good qualities. After the death of Razia Sultana, Balban became the Sultan of Delhi. So now we'll move on to the next dynasty that ruled over Delhi, Khilji dynasty. Jalaluddin Khilji established the Khilji dynasty. He was a man of mercy and soft spoken. As a result, his Sardars became strong and plotted to kill him. Later, Alauddin killed him and became the Sultan of Delhi. Alauddin Khilji was the prominent ruler of Khilji dynasty, implemented various reforms in the administration. He abolished religious endowments, inams, or it is called gifted lands and subsidy. An efficient intelligence network was established by him. He prohibited alcohol, drugs, and dice game. He banned association formation among his sardars, their socialization with the general public, and marriage among elite class of people. During his time, the farmers with minor land holdings and also the big landlords had to pay taxes. He appointed revenue officials to collect the fixed taxes from the farmers. The next dynasty that ruled over Delhi is Tughlaq dynasty. Tughlaq dynasty was founded by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Ghiyasuddin maintained peace and order in Delhi by implementing liberal administrative policies. He strengthened the border to prevent Mongol invasions. He built irrigation canals for the benefit of the farmers and lowered the taxes. He established the postal system consisting of horsemen and runners. He built Tughlaq Bad fort near Delhi. He conquered Madurai and Warangal and maintained law and order in Gujarat and Bengal. The other important rulers of this dynasty are Muhammad bin Tughlaq and Firoz Tughlaq. Muhammad bin Tughlaq was a scholar of Persian and Arabic languages. He was an expert in mathematics, physics, medicine, Persian poetry, astronomy, and other subjects. Though he was a man of knowledge, he had a few abnormalities in his personality. He was thinking ahead of his time, often centuries ahead, but his officials neither had the integrity nor the maturity to implement his plans. Children, now we'll move on to the fourth Sultanate dynasty of Delhi. That is the Sayyid dynasty, which ruled from 1414 to 1451 Common Era. Khizr Khan Sayyid, the governor of Multan, founded this dynasty by conquering Delhi. He established rule in Doab, Bion and Gwalior. He also suppressed many rebellions and established law and order, ensuring peace. Muhammad Shah, Alauddin, and Alam Shah were the prominent rulers of this dynasty. Bahlul Lodi defeated Alam Shah and brought an end to the rule of Sayyid dynasty. Next is the Lodi dynasty. This is the last Sultanate dynasty of Delhi. Bahlul Lodi, Sikandar Lodi, and Ibrahim Lodi were the sultans of this dynasty. Sikandar Lodi conquered Bihar, Bengal, Dholpur, and Chanderi. He established peace and order in Delhi. Ibrahim Lodi, the successor of Sikandar Lodi, was incompetent. Afghans were invited to invade India by the governors Alam Khan and Daulat Khan. Thus, Babur invaded India. He defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in 1526 Common Era and established the Mughal rule in India. Children, watch and listen to the video carefully. and refer the textbook and answer the fill in the blanks and answer the following questions which is given in the textbook. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.